Hi, class. I hope everybody is having a good day today. And I wanted to talk a little bit about, a little more about chapter 13. If you have not completed reading this chapter, so just from cover to cover, please work on that. Um, so yesterday I had posted a video, kind of an introduction, and we looked at that model essay that's on pages 156 through 158. And and I wanted to get a little more specific talking about what's called the thesis statement. So a thesis statement is going to be the last sentence of your introduction, and it's basically it's got the major job that it's going to fulfill is previewing or what the rest of the essay is about. One thing, and I'm going to have a separate video about introductions, but one thing I would like you to notice is when you read that section about introductions and when you look at this model, um, notice in that introduction, that very first paragraph, um, the author talks about other jobs. In fact, the author doesn't even mention the corner store job. And of course, we know this whole essay is about the corner store job. But the introduction is all about these other jobs that she's had. So babysitting the cousin, delivering papers, office temping. So she mentions a bunch of other jobs that she's had. And then the thesis statement is that last sentence. So what it's doing is it is moving readers. You could think of it as a transition of sorts. It's going to move your readers from that introductory material, which is getting readers thinking about your topic. So in this case, they're thinking about different good jobs, different features they might like about jobs, maybe some things they don't like about jobs. And then that thesis statement is the last sentence. I feel like I really found the perfect place to work in my current job at the corner store, where the duties are easy, the people are wonderful, and the pay and benefits are awesome. Now, please notice this is one single sentence, and it's got kind of a lot going on. However, the truth is, if you understand how to write a good topic sentence, honestly, this isn't all that much more difficult. In fact, if you look back on page 9, and sorry, I have the book, I've got just the hard copy book I'm looking at here. But if you look on page 9 at the original paragraph version of this same essay, because really what we're looking at in chapter 13 is identical to what's on page 9 about the corner store. And all it is it's expanded. It's just made, longer into 5 paragraphs instead of just one. But the topic sentence of that original essay on page 9 was, I really love my job at the corner store for many reasons. Our thesis statement, it's literally that same thing, and the only thing that we're adding is what those reasons are. So I found the perfect place to work at my current job at the corner store, where the duties are easy. That's the first main idea. The people are wonderful. That's the second main idea. And the pay and benefits are awesome. And that's the third main idea. So really, with a thesis statement, it's just, you could think of it as a glorified topic sentence. It's like a topic sentence for a multi-paragraph essay. And it'll always be at the end of your introduction here. By the way, sorry about the barking dogs in the background there. They're noisy and obnoxious. Anyway, this is going to take a while to get used to. I'm sure this is tricky for you too. So anyway, so if moving on, if you want to take a look on at the activity, so this starts on page 161. And what I'm having you do here is get some practice writing thesis statements. So let's take a look at the first example item. So this is, like I said, page 161, right under where it says example. What I'm doing here, I'm giving you all the pieces you need to build your thesis statement. And there's really just 3 parts it's going to have. And the first 2, you already know because it's the same as what you're doing in a topic sentence. So the first is going to be the topic. The second is going to be the message, what you're going to say about the topic. And then the third will be those main supporting ideas. And you might hear me call that a plan of development. And all that means is that, hey, here's your plan. Here's your main ideas. Here's how you're going to show, in the case of the corner store, how she's going to show why it's a great job, right? So this example on 161, the topic there is a graphic design class. What the author wants to say about it is it's benefited me. And then the main supporting ideas are the learning, and it gets a little more detailed there. You could probably go two directions in writing this thesis statement. So the learning, the portfolio, and the networking. And so the thesis statement is simply putting those three pieces together into a single sentence. I benefited from my graphic design class through the software I learned, the portfolio I created, and the networking I did. So all I've done there is take those three pieces and put them together into a single sentence. That's all you're doing when you're writing a thesis statement. It's just those three pieces, your topic, your message, and then those main supporting ideas, that plan of development. And then what that's going to do is let readers know, you could think of it as like an essay map, because it's going to let them know where the thing is going. So my readers can look at this and know that, okay, well, that first body paragraph is going to be all about the learning, all about those software tools and using Blender. That second main idea, second way that the graphic design class benefited this author was the portfolio. And so that second paragraph, that second body paragraph, I should say, is going to talk all about putting together the portfolio. And then the third body paragraph is going to talk about networking and this, this great internship that got set up. So the thesis statement is a really important sentence. It's always going to be at the end of your introduction. And I'm going to look at just one more here. So, you are going to be answering all of these. So there's a total of 5 on pages 161 and 162. When you get it done, I'd like you to submit it either through Blackboard or email it to me. I'm fine with either. But we'll look at number 1 together as well. So here I've given you the topic, which is winning the state championship football game my senior year. What the author wants to say about it is there were many causes that led up to that win. And then those main supporting ideas, that is the causes that led up to the win, were the hard work, having a great coach, and strong cooperation with teammates. So what we want to do is put that together into one sentence. So I might say something like, winning the state championship football game my senior, okay, let me rephrase that. The hard work, a great coach, and strong cooperation with my teammates led to us winning the championship football game my senior year. Mind you, there's lots of different ways you could word it. But again, what you're trying to do is get it all into one sentence. Using words like because, or I think I said led up to, winning the hard work, a great coach, and strong cooperation led up to winning the state championship game. So that wording's going to change depending on which activity or which item you're looking at here. But basically that's what you're doing. So you're just going to be writing out a thesis statement for each one of these 5. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video and get it uploaded. And I'm going to work on a video for the next activity, which is 13-2. These are both activities I would like you to have completed in this first little chunk of time. So this is all stuff that'll be due on April 5th. All right. Have a wonderful night, and thanks.